Hello everyone and welcome back to the COD Archive. In today's episode we'll be going over the best highlights from the CDL Major I Qualifiers matchup between OpTic Texas and Miami. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the action.
Just looking at that sort of setup, that does not look like it will ever be fun to break into, and of course as OpTic do break through, potentially thinking about that rotation as well. Kenny already making moves.
You see him now, it's going to be a big gunfight. He's going to catch him as well. Looks for the second. Vehicle is in trouble. Vehicle is keeping his head down and actually getting out there just for a few seconds. But Kenny with the...
Both go on a 5-spree on that P2 hill.
Gliding across the map as well. Nothing slowing down Shotzi. And P2 will fall. Maybe scrap time here for Miami, but they have the rotation. OpTic are going to be here first. Slightly going to be a 2 versus 2. Shotzi looking for this player. Should be an easy cleanup from him as well. Pred finds another one. And 6-0 now for Shotzi. He goes back in the hill to Chow. Vehicle will fall again. 7-0. There are no deaths on his sheet.
I mean, this is a perfect rotation as well, and not only that, like his pistol bullets are connecting. That is a clean 2-burst with the Renetti. Means you know the man's shot is on point. Hill time being collected. Vision is there. Explosions around him, but right now Shotzi can do no wrong.
He's being locked down by Miami. Let's find out how they deal with the pressure, though, with the Heretics listening.
Tengo rachas. Vale, Dashi coche blanco de plaza, bro. Creo que no abran pedo, ¿vale? No abran derecha. Uno con conmigo ya, uno con. Tengo derecha, abren, Lucky. Otro más Bedomo conmigo también. Dashi estaba colón en el coche blanco, bro. Yo estoy mirando. Echen conmigo, le doy dos. Dashi, no hay nadie, gente. Buscamos a uno, gente. Kenny. Ven a abrir, mírate el Bedomo, bro. Está de Bedomo, uno. Están anteriores. Bedomo, otro. No, el Bedomo yo. ¿Me pueden ir a incendiar? ¿Tienes corta? No. Tengo incendio, te miro incendio yo. No te tomas para yo, Tengo DVDs. Yo te tengo incendio ahora. Incendio, se me pone la sabacola aquí. Otro más en el coche. Coche incendio. Otro más en carretera. Otro más muerto. Sal. No le veo. Lo venden aquí. Muerto. ¿Quieres Javi? Buenísimo. Conmigo hacen. Voy a jugar el agua. Mira. Javi no muera. Estoy intentando morir. Otro más en el editor. Os tengo el veto yo entero. Aguanta yo. Levanto de cara sin nivel. Mientras ya, no le he dado. Te tengo de buena entrada, Juan. ¿A quién buscamos? La fit.
And Heretics not missing a single beat, and OpTic might be feeling that Spanish heat. This is turned into an unreal game. You had Kenny early on going on a 5-spree. He has since only gotten formed right around the point. There are no avenues of entry. Heretics, the Vamos, might just reign supreme.
And this is it, maybe one last roll here. You can see OpTic's just sprinting towards the point now. They have to make these kills, they have to get in. Every cut, every trade must go their way. 5 seconds left, and it's just a dive for Pred, but it is nothing more. And that is unbelievable. OpTic started by building that 20-meter wall, and it turns out Heretics had a 21-meter ladder in their pocket the entire time.
Oh, and that feels good too. Smiles out and abounds, but smokes out, and that is a perfect smoke at that. So much pressure now around B.
More open for Journey. Kenny, they're holding them as well. They have not got anywhere here, and OpTic have found their way into it. And it will now be Miami that have to run into the guns of them. They've already lost a man. The rest of them stacking up. Mettalz will get one back onto Kenny. Shotzi on this, takes a player to his right. He dives around it. Did the player get through? He did, and Mettalz has found a second. Shotzi goes from a Mettalz with another. That's 3 in the round for him as well. And OpTic have crumbled here onto this one, and Pred will have to try and make something happen. But I'm fairly certain that's the ace for Mettalz. What a round!
I mean, look, he bonkers as well. His stats might have been slightly behind Shotzi, but he is there to make the big plays as well. And I'd be laughing too. That play was perfect. I mean, again, all the pressure that they showed down A Street, it backed Pred up to a deep corner of the map. And guess who was just out of the picture when this entire fight is going down? Pred, nowhere to be found. Heretics too quick to go and swarm and retake this site. And I gotta say, I mean, there's no trophies down from OpTic either when Shotzi's planting the bomb. So I don't even know if that is a perfect round for Miami, but the shots absolutely were. That is insanity. Back-to-back rounds where Miami
won control and just keeping Miami away.
I don't know if that was figuring out the game plan on the fly or if they faked a bunch of people on the cross for the instant plan, but whatever the case is, 4 men down, or 4 men up rather, with that bomb down. And Vehicle, he's thinking about that hop.
He wants it. Have they got cover every single direction? That's what they're asking for. Going for this now. OpTic have got to kill. That is huge. They might have to back off. Mettalz going for it, but they're going to ninja it. Nobody has checked this bomb, and it's defused. It tight, compressed setup for OpTic, but it gave up bomb site control.
Yeah. Straight up chess game. I think OpTic just faked a couple people on the cross to B because they instantly planted back over from A. So they're playing mind games and Vikul just responds immediately. He gets near the bomb but waits a few extra seconds. He's just waiting for the call from his teammates to be like, yep, man has the gunny. 3-2 man advantage for Heretics.
Kenny setting up a passive position, hoping for a kill here on the cross. Pred also playing passive, but a little bit exposed. He might not have this sufficient lead for a trade, but it depends if he can get this first one. Lucky goes straight through. Lucky has to get down. Vikul goes for it as well and does get the trade out of this. Kenny will get one back as well. Now 1 versus 1. Vikul running for his life. Tagged up with nowhere to go.
Barely any time too. And Kenny, ripping heads along the way. Vikul hasn't found the opportunity even to cross out to make things mixy. And Kenny knows whatever bomb site Vikul goes to, it has to be the hard commit. The nade, though, gonna back him down. Kenny knows the plays at A.
And now the question, does Kenny channel this? And he does. Kenny moves forward, and that is a read by Vikul. Vikul says, I'm going to throw the bomb, get you weak. If I get out here, I know you are channeling. Does not plant, runs the flank. That is chess. You are right. They are reading each other like a book.
Dude, and it's a hardcore chess game, too.
Down to first blood.
This is obviously the spot that Shotzi was around, too, where he got the first blood. So OpTic have to be aware, and smooth moves again. Movement like that buys you first blood. Shotzi, a hell of a way to get it.
And this opens up for him. Vikul doesn't have the reinforcements apart from through dark, and Vikul's actually just going to call that out. Hasn't said anything, hasn't fired a bullet. Calling for reinforcement of his teammate. He could get bad timing here, though, and he will fall. 2 versus 4, 4 versus 1. Lucky left alone, and down he goes. It was all about that first blood chance.
Yeah, no sneakiness there, too, right? We're going to gather through dark, even up the odds.
Bait and switch worked out for them, but unfortunately, still a long way to go. They've got to go through every chow, and they've split up, trying to work this from 2 different angles. OpTic have this advantage. They should not be able to throw this round away.
Those are nice shots from Mettalz, too. Journey and Kenny, by the way, just had a 15-second game of hide and seek. Journey comes out on top, but there might not be enough time, or maybe there is. Shotzi for the 1v1 through the tractor. Him versus Mettalz, and Mettalz guns him down. The 2 versus 3, they're able to deliver for a 6-2 win. The power of friendship is out of control.
The time was against them.
But that is a B zone that I think falls the majority of the time. Instead, it is Kenny setting up players for the kill, forces the team shots to come through. And for a round where Heretics actually still have a decent bit of pressure on the map, they are running out of time, 25 seconds. And by the looks of it, they're trying to figure out if they want to force B or not. They're coming this direction. Kenny is still the man to deal with, and Kenny is still the man that cannot stop.
Oh my goodness, Kenny on a nice streak, flawless and unstoppable. Miami Heretics are not expecting a monster in the form of this man here on the point. Should go down. No, he does. Mettalz will get him. A lucky turn, a lucky burn, and Miami Heretics have a chance.
And nobody else is home from OpTic. Like, they're still trying to defend the A zone. B is going to falter. Kenny just put on a Herculean effort to protect this zone, and instead Miami gets it. And now this is a big question on Karachi. If you give up B first, is it possible on defense to hold A? By the looks of it, no. Heretics are going to jump on it instantly and potentially close that door. Last man to fall, and the round follows with it.
If they are feeling the pain in the comms, then OpTic Texas, listen in.
Okay. Stop castle, guys. Okay.
One guy's useless.
Top castle, Mettalz.
He's going fire, thing.
Fire? Lucky, stop castle.
He didn't touch.
Drop me cut.
I can't say not sure.
Almost stop castle.
Guys, one HP.
I flashed it. Wait, what did useless? I'm in.
You're in.
You're in.
Yeah,
wait for lucky. Journey. I'm hitting at the left for you guys. We're in. One shot on point.
Give me your useless.
That's two. Give me a second, I can flood you. I'm hitting fast. Okay, looking for 2. Lucky and Vikul, bro.
Still top. Nice.
For Lucky.
Lucky's.
I'm top line now. That's Lucky. I'm here. Give me a second.
You don't want to be.
Make sure you get the head. I'll be back alley. Another back alley.
Back alley. The all right back alley. All right back alley.
Back right
Yeah,
now.
back alley. Back alley.
I'm holding back alley, bro. Back alley. One shot back alley out too. They need it. I'm trying to shot back alley. Back alley. Metal.
Two more, Ken.
Other guy's weak.
You TK.
Weak. Vic, back alley. Look for lucky.
Last guy's back alley.
Last guy's back alley. One shot. They're all full back alley, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Make sure you stack that shit. Nice shot. Try to stack it again. Live that. We have across.
You go back alley.
Across.
Nice.
Which point? I'll look
Back alley.
long.
Watch your back alley. Literally a bullet.
Get back alley. I'll look long.
I got back alley.
Flood point. Flood point.
Flooding. I got naded. One shot.
I don't say anything.
I'm holding back
Back alley. Hop.
I have the hop.
And OpTic have come alive in the comms and come alive in the round. Massive effort from Shotzi there to get them down. And trades have to be good here for OpTic. They absolutely have to be. Time ticking away. Miami need to get back into the point. Johnny has to dive in and give up the position he had. Dashi just see his eyebrows. It's not going to be enough. He flies out of the point, gets the kill, but no good. Miami spawning out. OpTic do just enough.
And OpTic has to play this like a round of S&D. No one can afford to fall. The gunfights are going to come to you. Mettalz the first one in. Kenny the first one to fall. Next man in line. Going to be players down low. Mettalz is just out here frying you, but still 6 seconds. You got to at least stop the clock. A couple trades going back and forth, and Mettalz closes the door. Heretics again fighting tooth and nail to get that offensive win, but they are successful, up 2-1, and now a round away from 3-0ing OpTic Texas.
My goodness, break out the capes. There are heroes on both sides of this equation.
Wide open. Maybe OpTic this pressure on B going to pay off long term. The first hit nearly through.
And this is what will tell. Was this a misstep for Miami? Did they commit too much towards A? Already the body's in there. That second tick for OpTic. He's right on the horizon, but Mettalz to the rescue again! Oh my goodness! 23 and 13. He's putting his body on the line for this. Every time they need it, Miami Heretics have a Mettalz.
I mean, look, sometimes he's soaring in and picking up 2 by himself. Sometimes he is the wrecking ball in the cleanup crew. Great tags on a couple players out of vehicle. Mettalz gets sent in for the kill, and he absolutely wipes you down. Number 24 on a 4 spree, 8 of which are, again, staring down the barrel of a hot 3-0.
Kenny commits. They need this. 50 seconds for OpTic. Just information gathered. Mettalz still alive, still gunning, still running. OpTic having to go. Dashi flies out the door. Down he falls to Lucky. Shotzi, they need you to be a hero one more time. Slips through the gap. Finds the first. Looks for the second, and it's not going to be enough. Equal will fall. The rest of OpTic now turning on the burners. They have to get in.
It is Kenny again with an AR just in the mix next to everybody. Cleanup kills coming through from Miami, and no more respawns remaining. 4 lives in a dream. Miami are gonna get this done.
Here we go. One last chance, one last run. Kenny will find the first. Lucky will get the trade back onto it. OpTic just have to get a body into this point. Jenny will get it 2 versus 2. Vehicle now looking, but Lucky will fall. The last player from OpTic goes down, and it's a Vamos.